Load. 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 Hold circle fast travel. Load.
Cassandra is certainly odd. I wonder if I can truly trust her.
Took you long enough. I was beginning to think all this talk of gods and nightmares might have scared you off.
I said I would come. So, great artifact hunter, did you track it down as easily as you said you would?
Not quite. But after studying this island, I found our next step. I'll lead you to it, if you're ready.
Quest, let's go.
On to this next step. The shared expedition is starting to feel tedious.
Spoken as if finding an ancient artifact long hidden away was supposed to be simple.
I take it you've been hunting these artifacts for a long time now.
Yes, quite some time.
What led you to this?
Strangely enough, a vacation gone horribly wrong. Now it has become a destiny of sorts.
What exactly are we going to do with this artifact once we find it?
I will take it far away from this island for safekeeping. To a place where no one can maliciously wield its power.
Power? So it's a weapon of some kind.
In the wrong hands, it is. The kind of weapon that should never be used.
A weapon that shouldn't be used. That sounds like a sentiment spoken by someone too weak to wield its power.
It might sound strange to you, but trust me, its power is not to be taken lightly. The survival of your world depends on that. Here. Somehow, I think this stone formation will bring us closer to finding the artifact.
The great ancient artifact hunter is stumped by a pile of rocks.
It's not that simple. There's a trick of some kind. Maybe it's a riddle.
It is, and It looks like the Isle of Skye, but there are several markings on it.
Could it? No, it couldn't be. A map?
I didn't feel the need to state the obvious.
So, what are the markings?
There are several triangles, and one X, not too far from here.
What are we waiting for? X marks the spot. So, do you just spend your days attacking strange women in graveyards, or do you have other duties?
I take care of my people. We have a settlement, Ravensthorpe.
That must be nice. I've traveled alone for what feels like a lifetime now.
You speak as if... How old are you exactly?
Older than you'd think. But everyone tells me I have a young face. That's a very pretty bird flying above you.
Her name is Sunan.
I had a bird once. A long time ago. An eagle named Ikaros.
I prefer ravens. Eagles are too...
Godly?
gaudy.
You're quiet. Not thinking of throwing another axe at my head, are you?
No, I'm just not compelled to feel silence like you are.
Good. That fight took a lot out of me. Not sure I'm ready for a second.
You kept me on my toes as well.
Was that a compliment?
There's nothing here.
Stand right here.
Why?
Can't you trust me? Or at least pretend to, so this goes faster?
Fine. How did you know?
Lots of practice. Another ambush! They must be drawn to the temple.
Where is the necessity? Are they speaking your language?
Little less talking, more fighting!
Mode. Skills. Fate left abilities. Feign death level 2 full enemies. Die. Harpoon. Harpoon implement level 2 impale an enemy with your harpoon including many directions using weapons. From prospects or other enemies will suffer rapid damage. Raise and finish killing these enemies and killing them with style. Red circle on fire.
I've seen this before. We'll need shards, keys, to place on this pedestal. That should open...
No. We need to talk. Those people that attacked us, were they speaking your language?
I already told you. The artifact has made them go mad.
Cassandra?
Eivor, when are you going to see that I'm here to help?
I know you mean well. If you're being honest. I know you mean well.
Fine. We've come this far together. I trust you have good intentions.
Thank you.
And if you say you're not hiding anything, I believe you.
There's a chance that my arrival on the Isle of Skye might be what activated the artifact's powers. But it's not certain. And even if it's true, that's all the more reason for me to remove it.
No! That's all the more reason for you to leave, so I can remove it myself. You've done enough. I can't trust you, Cassandra.
You have no idea what you'd be dealing with. You need my help.
I know what I must do from here. And if those men are after you, it'll be even easier for me to continue by myself.
Eivor, please! The powers of this artifact are unlike anything you've seen.
Nothing is too powerful for me. Besides, I'm sure I'll make better use of this weapon than you.
Fine! I've had enough of you anyway. You're impossible. You're too brash, Eivor. And it will undo you.
This must be one of the shards I need to place on the pedestal. I still need to find all the shards before I can open the door. Better get going. I'll need to find all the shards and place them on this pedestal.
Mode. Count. Hold circle fast travel.
I must be careful now.
Gather the shards to open the door to the cave above. Mode. Hold circle. Inventory. Thor's helmet. Mode. Hold circle. Hold circle fast travel.
Hey! I'll take you out!
Gather the shards to open the door to the cave above.
Hey now!
Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Load. Load. Hold circle fast. Load. Hold circle. Counting sheep to retreat. Counting sheep part up. Load.
Best raise my hood here.
Load. Gather the shards to open Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold.
Flank the idiot! Press
Gather
hard!
the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the load. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the gate of gold. Excavation site letter. Press cross close. We may have found something behind this. Gather the shards to open the door to the excavation site letter. Press cross close. We may... Load. Counting sheep to retrieve the artifact causing the nightmares on the Isle of Skye. Ivor must collect shards on the island and place them on the pedestal that casts unrevealed. Only then will the door that leads to the artifact open. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Press circle and track. Hold circle. Hold circle fast. Load. Load. Gather the shards to open the door to the Cave of Gold. Load.
Where everyone's speaking a devil, you...
Load. Load. Inventory. Doors held.
Lítill heimskur ertu, api!
Load. Load.
Sure!
Load.
Yeah!
Load.
Who?
door to the cave of gold.
Need to be careful here.
Door. Road. Counting sheep parked up.
Best not to draw attention here.
Road. Road. Counting sheep parked up. A fated and count. Road. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold.
I might complete my ritual for the fairy. Oh, yes. Could you please be a dear and wade into the fairy pool so I can sacrifice you to the fairies?
You're asking if you can kill me?
Since the nightmares started, the fairies have whispered in my ear, promising power if I find sacrifices for them. They've even led me to one of their treasures from my hard work. The prettiest shard. So please, into the pool now.
Money, I'll buy the shard and leave. 500. Attack. Charisma level 3. That shard is...
Fairies are tricky creatures. Are you sure that shard isn't muddling your mind?
I haven't quite felt like myself lately. You could be onto something. Take this shard far away from me, please. Could you kindly step into this pool so I might complete my ritual for the fairies?
Load. Hold circle fast. Hold circle fast track.
Let's have a song.
Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold.
Fallen.
Letter found near the...
I should have a look around.
Letter found... Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold.
Step closer.
Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold. Letter found in. Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold.
Footprints. Walking at a hastened pace.
Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the Gate of Gold. shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Letter found.
That's all the shards. Time to unlock the temple and end the nightmares. Cassandra, I need her help.
West. Stealth 1 point. Assassination damage. Way of the Raven gives a flail increases your mastery. Flail increases. Missile reversal send it range 2. Way of the Wolf gives a bonus. Bearded axe increases your master. Mode. Hold circle fast travel. Hold circle fast. Hold circle fast.
I should be cautious around here.
Mode.
Bastard!
Open the door to the cave of gold. Open the door to the cave of gold. Open the door to the cave of gold. Open the door to the cave of gold.